And on the ground they go with a running back. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Mariota. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Fournette, a first down carry. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 3rd down, it's Grant. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Hot!
On 4th down, Darnold. And he finds Safarian-Jenkins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Gone! 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 Gone!
To throw is Darnold. Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now another timeout here called by the Titans, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3:19. 3:19.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
All right, here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Corey Grant, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. 2nd down, Mariota. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Titans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Now Mariota. Smith catches left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Mariota now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Mariota. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
On first down, it's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Escaping the pressure right. He may try. Now the ball comes loose. And that might be Titan football. It is. Final 12 seconds of the half now, as they've got it 1st and 10. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. Flush to his right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Taywan Taylor, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Final play of the half here, Mariota. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Takes us up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Set. 319. 319.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be second and 11.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Darnold from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Here we go now.
They're going to go. It's Darnold. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Set, move, Andy. One.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Mariota, flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A first down throw for Mariota, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
All right, here we go. 319. 319. Over.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They're going to look to throw. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, The defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Detroit. Detroit.
They're going to try and throw. Incomplete over the middle. Safarian Jenkins. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone. 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back now in Nashville.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
To throw on second down is Darnold. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Jaguars on third down. It's been a problem, just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit. Detroit.
Back to throw, Darnold. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
On 4th down, Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
Mariota on first down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you go lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Mariota now. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And they'll go on the ground. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Second down, Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And Myers able to knock it through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing? So conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. call it a gain of 7, and it gets them a new set of downs.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Mariota here to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Detroit! 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 Hot! Hot!
They'll look to throw. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he's only able to get it up to about the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. They give him a gain of 37. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this will be caught at the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 36 yards.
Brandon, they likely have time for one last play, but it's got to be a heave into the end zone. Anything short, no good for them.
On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And his kick is indeed good. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose, but it looked like the Titans were able to recover, and indeed, they will keep possession of the ball.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Mariota. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And I think the ball's out. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now.
Back out of that Philly. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90. Detroit. Detroit.
They'll drop the throw. He's going to launch this thing. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. One, 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 one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8.
3, 3, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Mariota escaping the pressure right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust them.
Set. 319. 319.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
2nd down and 10. Darnold finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
To the air again, Darnold. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And that might be Titan football. It is.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And on the ground they go with a running back. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. This to win it in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And they will take the lead at 13-10.